So class,
So
we got a bell ringer. The bell ringer that we talked about today is why do some people become addicts, addicted while others don't, to drugs?
They feel like they need it for other reasons.
Feel like they need it for other reasons? It's good.
peer pressure.
Peer pressure. Peer pressure.
Depression.
Who?
Depression.
Depression.
It's an escape.
It's an escape. It's an escape. There's all good reasons. There's all good reasons. So, peer pressure. We got peer pressure, escapes. What you say? Different reasons.
Depression.
Depression. So those are all good reasons. Like I said again, those are all good reasons why people do drugs. Do y'all know anybody that's done drugs or anything?
Yeah.
Yes.
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 Couple crackheads.
Couple crackheads. What are crackheads? Who are they?
You want to say
How you know that they're crackheads?
couldn't do crack, and they look like they do crack.
They look like they do crack.
Yeah.
How do you look like you do crack?
Cause you be skinny and you be all hyper and stuff. Ready to do some work from that.
Okay, crack is a what?
A drug.
It's a drug. What kind of drug is it?
I don't know.
You don't know? It's a stimulant.
I was finna say that, but I didn't want to
It's
say
a stimulant. Crack is a stimulant. That's why they be twitching.
Cocaine.
Cocaine.
Meth.
You know anybody? Meth is
We.
big, kind of big in Arkansas. Weed.
We.
Yes. Weed. All right. That's good. Bell ringers like 5 minutes. A good discussion. Good discussion. Okay. I got a couple more questions for you. All right. So, what properties in drugs make them addicting?
What make them addicted?
What properties in drugs make them addictive? You don't know? What properties in drugs make them addictive? You don't know?
That I don't know.
I don't know.
Like I said, the stimulants. You got depressives, and coffee. Coffee is actually a drug. It has stimulants in it, caffeine. It's like most drugs, like a downer. What's a downer? I forgot what a downer is. That's a depressant. A downer is a depressant. So anything that makes you feel like sleepy,
A Xanax bar.
Xanax bars, or like anything that makes you feel sleepy or anything like that, that's a downer.
What's the perk?
It's depressing, huh?
What's the perk?
Percocet.
So what it do?
It's
Stimulus.
perk. It'll perk you up. That's why they call it a Percocet.
Turn me out.
Mm-hmm.
Pop a couple
Call it a Percocet. All right. All right. So this is a popular question. Does marijuana use lead to use of other drugs?
No.
Yes.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
All right. We got, how many no's we got? Raise your hand. All right. How many yes we got?
She smoked.
All right. So tell me why you say no.
I say no because, I mean, I've known plenty of people that smoke marijuana and never used it for anything else.
I do.
All
I
right.
say yeah.
Huh?
I
You say yeah.
I say yes
Hello, let
because
me get my ready.
sometimes
Active listening, sir.
sometimes people want to try more drugs because marijuana makes them feel good.
Oh, so you're telling me once you get that high from marijuana, you never get that high again?
No, you want to try different
You
highs.
wanna
Want to
try
try
it?
different ones.
Okay.
Want to go farther.
Want to
Yeah.
go farther? That's the same thing.
That's
Yeah,
because
what I was
you're a
trying to
risk
say.
taker.
Yeah. So basically, all of the yes people are telling me that marijuana is a gateway drug, basically.
Yes.
It's like, because if you find that high that one time with marijuana, you never get that high again. That makes you want to try cocaine.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
I
Cocaine,
don't
meth.
think you do.
You don't think it does? You know, everybody's entitled.
It makes you try different things like weed and stuff like that.
And it also
marijuana.
weed is marijuana.
Oh.
And it also like it depends on the person. It also depends on the person. So if that person has more self confidence and more self control, self confidence, you can do it. I mean, they can just stick with weed, you know. But
Do you know someone that has smoked weed
Yeah.
and that has tried different drugs?
Yeah.
I do.
This nigga said I do.
I do. I have a sister. She's tried marijuana. She does marijuana. And she decided to go do K2. K2 is like synthetic marijuana. But K2 makes you have different side effects. You can't trace it. They can't trace it in the drug test, but they make you have different side effects. Like you'll start like having seizures and blackout. You don't know what you're doing. I know a couple of people, like a couple of my friends that have done it.
Did they do K2 knowing it was K2 or did they get tricked?
They did K2 knowing it was K2. So, all right. It's a question. A question for a guy. Question for this guy right here. All right. Are video games more addictive than drugs?
I don't do neither one.
So,
I say video games, yeah.
video games, yeah, you can get addicted to video games. Do you know anybody that's addicted to video games?
My little brother.
Your little brother. So he'd just stay on that game all day. It's like you gotta
Stay in the
have
chair.
that fix. Gotta have that fix, huh?
Yeah.
All right.
You drunk,
All right. That's good. That's good. So good talk. We got like so today we're gonna do a video. We're gonna have, since everybody's here, since we're already in groups of four, everybody in here is gonna take place in the video. We're gonna do a drug video. It gotta be at least 3 to 5 minutes long.
Does the restroom?
No, sir. Got to be at least 3 to 5 minutes long, and you got to have some good content in it. I'm going to give you a rubric to show everybody has to say something. So I'm going to show some examples in seconds. This is how I want your video to look. A couple of examples.
When I first started doing drugs,
When I started using drugs,
I needed to respect myself.
I wasn't respecting myself.
Hi. Hi. I'm Ashley. I can tell you're new here.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm gonna give you this.
No, that's okay.
I don't think you understand. You're gonna take this because that's what it takes to be in the school.
I ain't never seen that happen.
All right, we've gone over in processing for the past couple hours. Let's take a break for lunch. Be back at 12:30.
So real Chris, hey, nice to meet you. Here's the I gotta wake up. I can help you out with that. Yeah? Good. There. That's my friend Hughes. Oh man, I was just look at it. Alright, let's go outside there. Alright, let's go.
Hey, Ashley. I need some of that stuff you gave me the day. It's gonna cost you this time.
showing up for practice anymore. And when you are here, your effort's not good enough. But we just can't count on you. I'm sorry, I'm gonna have to let you go.
Because your daughter is failing all of her mandatory classes, she's not going to graduate high school.
You have brought nothing but disappointment to this family. Get out of my house.
RPFC Davidson, lawyer here. My name is Special Agent Scott, Army Criminal Investigation Command. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you do or say can be used against you in the court of law. Do you understand? You have the right to an attorney. If you cannot afford an attorney, one will be provided to you. Do you understand? Would you like a lawyer at this time? Well, let's get to talking.
And when I thought all hope was lost,
I made the choice
I made the choice
to respect myself,
to respect myself,
to be drug free.
All right, so that's an example of what I'm expecting your videos to look like, and that you're gonna have 2 weeks. You're gonna have 2 weeks to not 2 weeks. You're gonna have until next week, next Friday, to at least send me the thing. Send me your entry so we can view them as a class. And question about the video. So, what are some of the things that you took away from the video?
Peer pressure.
Peer pressure.
is horrible.
Peer pressure.
Just say no.
Right. When you make a bad choice, it affects your life. Like the military guy, he got put out. The girl, her grades started dropping and she got put off of her team.
She can't graduate high school.
And why do you think she was stressed out?
What is it, the drugs?
The drugs.
The drugs? And it could be like everyday
Could be
everyday
something at
stress.
home.
It could be something at home. It could be everyday stresses at school. Like she was juggling playing basketball or volleyball, whatever she was playing, and playing a sport, having to do homework, the high standards from your parents, because you know sometimes your parents does hold you to a higher standard, and that can take a psychological effect on you. So at this point, I want all of you to get into a group and brainstorm what you want to do for your video.
So you want us to do a video. What are we doing in the video?
Just like I want you to be creative. I want you to make your own type of video. It doesn't have to be like that. It could be on marijuana. It could be on drinking and driving. It could be like you could be in the car. You know, you could drive up to one of your buddies, and he's drinking and stuff like that. Get in the car, and you could be like, you could say, I don't think that's good. I think you got to pull over, or I could drive. You know, trying to be the responsible if you're 18 or older. If you're 16, well, no, you're 21 or older. Whenever y'all get that age.
So we're making a video about drugs and how to make it positive.
Yes. Drug awareness, drug awareness.
Okay, drug awareness.
Drug awareness.
Okay.
Or you could do a teaching video on anti-drugs. So you gotta have at least some points. You gotta have some facts in there.
How long do we have to have it? Our video.
You gotta have it at least 3 to 5 minutes.
3 to 5 minutes.
3 to 5 minutes. So right now, I want y'all to get together and brainstorm with video, brainstorm ideas of what you want to do in the video. And also I want you to remember that we have vocabulary on the board. Do whatever you gotta do to get those vocabulary words down. As you're brainstorming, you can write the vocabulary words down. I want to see those vocabulary words tomorrow when we come into class.
Okay.
All right, now get into your groups. Sir, get over there, sir.
You guys want to do drugs or y'all want